I didn't have enough fertilizer on it. There wasn't enough to really make it bloom. And now it went from no flowers last year to it's getting hundreds already. Two small lemons in there, and it is going wild. There is absolutely just explosion of life. And the bottom area here underneath it, I don't let that area go to waste. So when I fertilize it, it's also growing different things. Last summer, it was cantaloupes in here, and there was a watermelon inside here as well. About a year old already laying. So what I'm going to do today is, while my trees are still dormant, there's nothing really growing in here except for a little bit of my grape in the corner here. I'm going to let those, pick off the bottom leaves and eat everything down low. Simple method is, when the orchard is dormant in the winter, or now we're still right before spring and a lot of growth is happening, you put the chickens in and they go ahead and they scratch, they pick out all the weeds, they pick out all the bugs, they leave a little bit of fertilizer in here, not much, and then we're going to go ahead and take these out a little later. Now what this is going to do is they're just going to go through here and they're going to dig and they're going to eat all the bugs, and then tomorrow, instantaneous gratification, they're going to lay me some more eggs. It's not a hard thing to figure out. Well, I clip their wings. They can't really fly very far, very high, and they just run around. So they're not hard to keep in a small area. They do like to go back into their house. They're not very adventurous little guys. Pretty simple process, pretty easy to do. And they're going to take everything that I don't want and I'm not going to eat tomorrow morning. Something I'm going to cook up. Sometimes with children, as far as what I really can appreciate, is this sort of setting of they're in the garden area here, they're with the chickens. It's really understanding a deeper level of life, where things come from, and why they're here is another aspect you start connecting it to. We're just coming back to life. We're just starting to flower here on these peaches. And I mean, you can just see it. It's now littered all the way down with all these flowers. I'm pretty excited. This is going to be a big harvest this summer. So flowers equal fruit, and these are mature cuttings. So first year we're putting them in here, we're already seeing fruit. Cactus out here, the barrel cactus, and a few others that'll actually produce fruit. This is a different type of cactus here, and it still is going to produce fruit for me. This whole idea I've actually got is in Eastern Africa. What they do is, to protect their cattle, they do this. They put thorns, a living wall of thorns around where their cattle is at to keep everything out. And they say it's a 99% success rate towards like leopards and lions and stuff. And I mean, if you can keep it out of lion, you can keep it out of coyote. And I see how it does. And once I get success in that, I just times it by 10. If you can grow one watermelon plant, which I grew maybe like 3 or 4 last year, this year I'm gonna grow upwards of 100. You just scale up your success. And that's what I'm doing here as well, is I had about 20 of these, and now I have about 100 of them plus. And that's basically what I did, is I scaled up my success. When something is working, just keep compounding and doing more and more of that. Arizona's known for citrus for a good reason. All the commercial farmers, those guys are going with the tide, things that work naturally out here. And you can already see this little mandarin has new growth on it. It's already producing some fruit on it, and it really is thriving. I threw it in the ground, gave it some water, it loves it. Even now it's starting to warm up a little bit, doing fine. There are certain things that I don't recommend because for me, it doesn't work. It's harder. Some things are where I find for myself personally, almost impossible to grow here. This works out amazing. Citrus, can't go wrong with that. So every year is a fun project. When the nursery gets ladybugs, we buy them and we put them out. The kids love it. It's a fun experience. It really does help. And every year, even before now, when I buy the ladybugs, I'll see some out. All right, buddy, open the top and let them out. He didn't know what was in there. He didn't know. I guess he thought this was like chocolate. He didn't know. My bad. Richie, come here. They're all flying away. So I got this pretty good. So another spot that's really can be really helpful is right there. In there, yeah, dump them in there. Yeah, they're that's a really good batch. They're all alive and well. Sorry, Joey.
Hey.
They're alive and well. Not all of them are alive in there, but most of them are doing well. All right. That was eventful. Hey, Richie, you probably grow stuff in this or put your own bugs in there. What do you think? Just go ahead and keep that. You find some more of those little stink bugs. Yeah, they're still in there. Right. Depot works really well. I like to spray the plants myself just in case there's any aphids or anything I want to get off or want to hit a plant specifically. This adjusts the spray as well. Works really well. Especially me, I'm always getting, you know, dirt in my hose and it just spits it all out. Works great. We got trips to the nursery. That's kind of one of our fun things to do, the local nursery. And Jay decided you want to get a marigold. So we're going to plant that guy right here in the back.
Daddy, I pull it out.
Good job, bud. Now wait, hold on. Let's undo the roots. Undo the roots. Push it in. Push it down in there. There we go. Now cover it back, Jay. Perfect. Good job, buddy. I collected Hale's Best cantaloupe seeds last year. A lot of them for my cantaloupes. And we are going to do a straight line all the way down. A good 15-foot long of cantaloupes. We're going to, for each one of these cantaloupes, can produce 8 melons each seed. These seeds are not even a year old. So, I mean, I don't even know what to expect. There may be hundreds of cantaloupes probably out here this season. I'm pretty excited. Richie's right here digging it all back so we can plant all these seeds in. It's going to be pretty epic. Pretty heavy, pretty close because I have a ton. So I'm going to sprinkle these in really close, get a lot of them, send them out if needed. Probably just let the whole thing go. I mean, it's pretty epic the amount of seeds I got. I mean, I'm probably not even going to use all of these. Yeah, that's wild. If you look at it, I mean, gosh, it's not even half the bag. So I'll keep these just in case for next year, you know. And that's going to be it. Richie, cover it back up lightly. Lightly. I don't want it in just an inch. Okay? Perfect. Keep going all the way down. So I bought one Crimson Sweet watermelon last year. And now I have an entire thing of seeds here to plant. Pretty excited. These are an amazingly sweet variety. The Crimson Sweet did really well for me. 2 packs of sugar babies that expired 3 years ago. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put them in pretty tight. Germination rate will probably be extremely low. Here's the first pack to start sprinkling them in.
I want
half. Yeah, Jay. And Jay, you get this half. And Jay, you go on this half. So just sprinkle them in there. Go ahead. Sprinkle them in. That's crazy. It's like it's like this seed packet. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? It's only like a what? Like.
Why is it only a little bit?
I know. It's only like 10 seeds in this thing.
Again.
Cover them up. Cover it up.
I cover it up.
Yep. Done. My daughter last year planted quite a bit of these Congo melon seeds, and she was pretty excited to see it come up because now it's like her plant. You know, I planted this, and every time that we got a watermelon from it, she was pretty excited. In here, and a couple beefsteak tomatoes across the back here, because my thought process was as they grow up, you just tie them back to the wire mesh. So we're gonna get a couple of those going right now. I'm gonna grab some more seed packets and we're gonna get going.
Daddy,
I was surprised the nursery. It's like $4 or $5 for one little pack of just like one plant. One plant, $5, or you just buy a seed packet and then you collect your own seeds and forever you're good to go. It's mid-March. I decided to put it in my Cherokee Purple. And reading the back of the package here really stands out why. It says when daytime temperatures rise above 70 and nighttime is above 55. So these are a summer crop, you know, planted in the spring, and that's what I'm doing right now. times make strong men. Strong men make good times. Good times make weak men. Sometimes in life, you know, the old-fashioned hard work, the old-fashioned sweat out in the heat, it's the best thing for a kid and the best thing for a person. It's a hard day, it's a beautiful day. God bless. Catch you next time, guys.